is Pradeep sir, my YouTube channel Pradeep Parasmani. I welcome you all for free education of many topics in mathematics, physics, chemistry and English grammar also, right? Actually, what is education? Education is the continuous process of self-improvement through learning. So never stop learning, because life never stops teaching, right? Nobody has all the answers, and as I said earlier also, that every teacher is not meant for every student, and every student is not meant for every teacher. That is why we have so many gurus, so many teachers, so many followers of different gurus, right? So it is as per your comfort whom you follow, right? So today we are going to understand a very important topic from class 10th, which is quadratic equations. This is a very important topic. It will help you solve many complex problems when you go for higher studies in class 11th, 12th, or in engineering, or even in any field where you have to solve some numericals or word problems. You can use this topic of quadratic equation to solve a problem. So let's move on to the board. Thank you so much. So friends, in the last class we discussed how to find the roots, the solution of a quadratic equation using the middle term splitting or the factorization method, right? Now what happens that we come across some polynomials where factorization is quite difficult. It is quite uncertain as well as difficult process as well when the coefficients are very large. So we have another method yet which can help us solve the quadratic equation, almost every quadratic equation. This new method we will discuss today, and this method of solving a quadratic equation or finding the roots or the solution of a quadratic equation is known as the method of completing the squares, right? Let us see some examples and you'll get a very clear idea about the process. Okay, so when we talk of a quadratic equation, we write the general form as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, right? Now we have two situations. In one situation we will have the coefficient of x square as 1, or you will not see any coefficient written along with x square. In the second case you will find some number, some coefficient which is written along with x square. Say for example I am saying x square plus 12x plus 20 is equal to 0. Here the coefficient of x square is 1. And in another case, as you see in the question given, 2x square plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. Here we are having the coefficient of x square as 2. Okay. Now I will show you how to use the method of completing the squares to find the solution of this given equation 2x square plus x minus 4 is equal to 0, which can be rewritten as 2x square plus x is equal to 4. Okay. In the next step what we have to do is we have to divide the whole equation by the coefficient of x square. So here the coefficient of x square is 2. So we will divide both the sides by 2 and we get x square plus half x is equal to 4 by 2, which can be written as x square plus 2 into 1 by 4x is equal to 2. Now what is this? I will explain. What we have to do is we will write the left hand side in such a way that it becomes the form of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Now how to do it? We will add the square of half of the coefficient of x on both the sides. Getting my point? We have this equation as x square plus half x is equal to 2, right? So coefficient of x is half. half of half is 1 by 4. So what we are doing is we are adding the square of 1 by 4 on both the sides, right? And then we write the left side such that it appears to be the format of a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is x square plus 2 into x into 1 by 4, that is 2ab, plus b square, that is 1 by 4 whole square. So this becomes a plus b whole square. Got it? And on the right hand side, we will simply do the mathematical calculation and we get 33 by 16. So we get x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 33 by 16, which can be written as x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to plus minus of under root 33 by 16 whole square, right? So finally we get x plus 1 by 4 is equal to plus minus of under root 33 by 4. So first we will take plus sign and then we will take the negative sign. So on simplifying we are getting x is equal to minus 1 by 4 plus root 33 by 4, which will give us x is equal to minus 1 plus under root 33 by 4. And in the second case I will write x plus 1 by 4 is equal to minus under root 33 by 4, which will become x is equal to minus 1 by 4 minus root 33 by 4, and it will give x is equal to minus 1 minus root 33 divided by 4. So the roots of the given equation are minus 1 plus root 33 by 4 and minus 1 minus under root 33 by 4, which can also be written as minus 1 plus minus under root 33 whole divided by 4. So this is the way how we are going to do the sums involving the method of completing squares to find the solution of a given quadratic equation, right? Let us see another example. See the next question. Find the roots of the equation x square minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0 by the method of completing the squares. So here the coefficient of x square is already 1. So we don't have to divide as we did in the earlier question. We will simply write it x square minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0, or x square minus 9x is equal to minus 18. Now half of the coefficient of x is 9. Half of this will be 9 by 2. So we will add 9 by 2 square on both the sides, and accordingly we will get x square minus 9x plus 9 by 2 whole square. On the right hand side it is 9 by 2 whole square minus 18. So on the left hand side we are getting x minus 9 by 2 whole square, right? And on the right hand side we get 81 by 4 minus 18. We take the LCM as 4 and finally we get x minus 9 by 2 whole square is equal to 9 by 4, which can be written as x minus 9 by 2 whole square is equal to plus minus of 3 by 2 whole square, which means that x minus 9 by 2 is equal to plus minus 3 by 2, or we can write x is equal to 9 by 2 plus minus 3 by 2. So once we will use the plus sign and in another case we will use the minus sign to get x is equal to 9 by 2 plus 3 by 2, that is 9 plus 3 by 2, which gives us 12 by 2, that is x is equal to 6. In the second case we will write 9 by 2 minus 3 by 2, that is 9 minus 3 by 2, taking the LCM as 2, which gives us 6 by 2, and the final answer is 3. So we get the roots of the equation as 6 and 3. These two values of x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3. These are the roots of the given equation. I hope it is very clear now. Here in this question, the equation is x square minus 9x plus 18 is equal to 0. That is, coefficient of x square is 1. So we didn't have to divide all throughout as we did in the earlier question, where the question was the given quadratic equation as 2x square plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. There we had the coefficient of x square as 2. I hope it is very clear now, right? So let us move on to the next page, page number 10, and see some more examples. Now this question number 2, it will appear to be a bit different, right? The question is, find the roots of the equation 4x square minus 2x plus 1 by 4 is equal to 0 by the method of completing squares. So first we will rewrite the equation as 4x square minus 2x is equal to minus 1 by 4. And now here the coefficient of x square is 4. So we will divide throughout by 4 and we get x square minus 1 by 2x is equal to minus 1 by 16. Okay. Now the coefficient of x is half. So we have to take half of this coefficient, that is half of half, which is 1 by 4. So we will add the square of 1 by 4 on both the sides as shown, and we get x square minus half x plus 1 by 4 square is equal to 1 by 4 square minus 1 by 16. So on the left hand side we can see the format as a minus b whole square, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we can write x minus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 1 by 16 minus 1 by 16, that is x minus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 0. So x minus 1 by 4 is equal to 0, and finally we get x is equal to 1 by 4. This is the required root. Now because it is a quadratic equation, so we will say that both the roots are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So it is a repeated root over here. Got it? Let us see the next question. Solve by completing the squares the equation 2x square plus 14x plus 9 is equal to 0 when x is a rational number, or second case, x is a real number. So just proceed with patience. The steps are very simple. I hope you have got them very clear now. So let us see this question also. We have the given equation as 2x square plus 14x plus 9 is equal to 0. In the next step, we will write 2x square plus 14x is equal to minus 9. The coefficient of x square is 2, so we will divide throughout by 2 and we get x square plus 7x is equal to minus 9 by 2. Now the coefficient of x is 7. So half of 7 is 7 by 2. So we will add the square of 7 by 2 on both the sides as shown. So we will get x square plus 7x plus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to 7 by 2 whole square minus 9 by 2. On the left hand side we are getting a format as a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we will write a plus b whole square, that is x plus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to 49 by 4 minus 9 by 2. We take the LCM on the right hand side as 4 and calculate accordingly. We get 31 by 4. So x plus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to 31 by 4, which can be rewritten as x plus 7 by 2 whole square is equal to plus minus of under root 31 by 4 whole square, which means x plus 7 by 2 is equal to plus minus under root of 31 by 2. So we can write x is equal to minus 7 by 2 plus minus under root 31 by 2. See on the next page. We take the LCM as 2 and we will get x is equal to minus 7 plus minus under root of 31 whole divided by 2. Therefore, the two roots will be minus 7 plus under root 31 by 2 and minus 7 minus root 31 by 2, which are both irrational. Now, first case is when x is a rational number, the equation has no solution. Second case is when x is a real number. So, both the roots are minus 7 plus under root 31 by 2 and minus 7 minus under root 31 by 2. Got it? Let us see the next question now. By the method of completing the squares, solve the quadratic equation 2x square plus x plus 4 is equal to 0. Right? So nothing to panic now. We have done enough questions. So we will rewrite this equation as 2x square plus x is equal to minus 4. We have the coefficient of x square as 2. So we will divide throughout by 2. And we will get x square plus half x is equal to minus 2. Now the coefficient of x is half. So half of this coefficient is half into half, that is 1 by 4. So what we do is, we will add the square of 1 by 4 on both the sides. So we get x square plus half x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 1 by 4 whole square minus 2. On the left hand side, we again get this identity a square plus 2ab plus b square, that is a plus b whole square. So we get x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 1 by 16 minus 2 by 1. We take the LCM on the right hand side as 16 and we get the answer as minus 31 by 16. So we get x plus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to minus 31 by 16, which can be written as plus minus under root of minus 31 divided by 4 whole square. But the square of a real number can never be negative, right? Getting this point? Under root of minus 31 is not a real number. We can have the under root of 36, that is 6. But we cannot have the under root of minus 36. So we will write that the square of a real number is never negative. That is, under root of minus 31 is not a real number. So this given equation has no solution. So I hope the method of completing the squares to find the solution of a quadratic equation is very clear with you all. Right? This is the second video. Now in the next video, I will show you, I will make you understand what is a quadratic formula. We can use the quadratic formula direct to get the solution of a quadratic equation. So this we will do in the next video, right? And further in the fourth video, we will have word problems, many word problems. The concept will be thoroughly clear then, right? You can go to the playlist 10th Standard Mathematics. You will get the videos of all the important topics for class 10th, right? So keep enjoying, keep studying, happy learning. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye-bye. Jai Bharat. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram.